The Monstrous Playbook is an adventure podcast for grown-ups. It contains violence and profanity and deals with adult themes that may be uncomfortable for some listeners. Listener discretion is advised.
This is the Monsters Playbook, a real play Monster of the Week RPG podcast, where the real world crashes into the paranormal over and over and over again, and where no monster can hurt you as much as you hurt yourself. This week on the cover story, the team takes a road trip to Duluth to investigate an artist whose latest showing features dozens of portraits of the same man, a man who died hundreds of years ago.
I'm John, and I play Mark Clayton.
I'm Lauren, and I play Kira Ashwood.
I'm Miah, and I play Casey Davis and Theo Nessos.
I'm Jonny, and I play literally everybody else. Let's see how they do. All right. Last we left off, you guys had reconnected with your friend, Casey Davis, whose identity seems to have been erased after the events in the hallway and who needs some time to collect herself. And I think now it's a few weeks later, and you now have a new case to look into. But before we get to that, let's have you all roll your start of mystery rolls.
I rolled a 10 for premonitions.
Casey rolled a 10 for Connect the Dots, so she gets 3 holds.
And Kira rolled a 12 for Women with the Plan, so she gets 2 holds. And then she also rolled a 12 for Destiny's Plaything.
Nice. Okay. So, Kira, I think for the useful detail for the coming mystery, I'll get to you a bit later. And
so Mark, I think what you see is yourself, like it's a POV vision, and you are walking down a hall behind Kira, and you sneak up behind her, and then you grab her by the shoulders, and you sink your teeth into her neck and begin drinking her blood.
Oh, is that it?
Excuse me?
Wait, what?
Nope. Don't like that.
We're dealing with vampires. I'm so excited.
Me too.
I think Mark and Kira, you both have a new email.
Who's it from?
It's not from Brad, but he is copied on it. It's from someone in Dispatch. They're sending you to Duluth.
Taking a road trip?
There's an artist up there who goes by Tank, real name Terry Anchor, but everybody calls him Tank. He's sort of a local darling in the public art scene up yonder. He hadn't put anything out in months, and suddenly he's got a new show, and they're all portraits of the same man.
Ooh.
And that's weird, and that's what you guys do. And Theo, you'll get a very similar message. Do your people prefer to use email, do you think? Or would you just get a text?
I think either.
Are we picking up a few days later then, or
I'm thinking, yeah, it's going to be. So you'll all heal up.
a couple of questions then?
Good. Hit me.
1, Casey Davis, do you want to move in with me?
Got nowhere else to stay.
Okay, so Casey's going to stay with me for now. 2, the prisoner situation. Can I ask the Sparks brothers if they will take faces?
Roll manipulate someone.
10.
I'll take faces.
And then we still have the drum member and Quinn. You wanted to bring Quinn to the Third Sons, right?
Yeah, I think that they could really help me with the situation. I mean, hopefully they can help.
Do you guys have a preference for the drum member where we bring them? How many cells do the Sparks brothers have?
They also have Dr. Already.
They're probably filling up.
We'll bring the drum to the Third Sons then.
Does Riley have anything to say to Casey? Because that was another thing that we were like, we don't want to just leave because Riley had information about how to bring Casey back aside from she said
Get them to remember you or whatever.
Yeah, can she be more specific? Can she give us any more information?
We'll investigate a mystery.
11.
You can ask her 3 questions.
Who would be the most helpful in helping to remember Casey?
Grandma and Grandpa, the sort of bosses of the invisible family.
Is Casey in danger because people don't remember her?
Kinda. People like Theo are able to sort of detect her wrongness. And if this is the Flash rules, there might be some kind of Langoliers. That was two references in one.
Oh, yeah. What did that last reference mean?
Don't worry about it. If you're not supposed to be around, maybe there's some kind of a cosmic horror that's going to.
So like a buffalo effect?
Yeah, that's a less obscure reference.
Is there anybody else who knows about you besides the ones that we know about? Like who besides the 4 of us remembers?
Question, Johnny. Not using my last one, but like clarifying question. These have to be questions to Riley about Casey.
They have to be questions to Riley.
To Riley? Okay, so I can ask something else.
Yeah.
While you're thinking of a question, can I check my dark past? Do I know what Maggio means?
Roll it.
8. Who do I know who can help us? Who has more information about Maggio?
The author.
Interesting.
Did you like ask aside from Theo?
Didn't ask aside from Theo. I don't know you yet.
I don't know you. How was Donovan able to locate Riley?
I think in Divinity's Shadow, Master and Apprentice always have a bond like that.
I don't know how I feel about that.
So that's all my questions, but you wouldn't let me ask if Kira and Donovan have that same bond.
No. So Theo, you get a text from one of your cousins who's like some artist way up north and painting dozens and dozens of pictures of Lysander Sideris. But here's the thing about Lysander Sideris. He was killed hundreds of years ago by Bennett Nessos III. They want you to find out why he's painting this man. If you run into any trouble, they have a contact for you up there. Italian guy, everybody just calls him Yano.
You said that Brad was CC'd on this?
Hmm?
I assume he's already looked into this a little bit? Like, would he have any information on it?
Maybe. He's got a lot going on these days.
I think Theo's gonna have to borrow like a sibling's car because I don't think she can make it up to Duluth on a moped.
Don't
It's
recommend it.
Yeah, it's like you're going it's Dumb and Dumber style.
Guys, why don't we just like buy a new car? We keep running into this issue. Like,
I probably would have bought a new car, by the way, or at least have a rental because my car got fucking totaled. And we have a company car. We established that back in like episode 1. Could probably just use that.
Wow.
They've got a fleet of mid-range sedans.
So may I ask Johnny how the 3 of us would get connected?
Probably wouldn't happen till Duluth.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask my older brother to borrow his car.
I'm sorry, am I with you or am I meeting up at that location?
You are with Kira. You two would go up as a team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would have found a motorcycle by then and I'd be driving home. But okay.
I think Theo would load up on junk food snacks at the gas station and one of those Starbucks frappuccinos.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to some awesome music on a drive.
Stop by the Sparks Brothers house, see if they want to tag along.
They're not there.
Oh, okay. What about Donovan?
No. Where did you put him?
I
Is he
mean,
living with you too?
oh my God.
Because I would watch that TV show.
Maybe, probably, I guess, if you didn't have a place to stay.
Kira, are you serious that I have to room with him?
You don't have to room with him. He just lives under the same roof.
Living with my weird monster friend and her
Yeah.
weird monster dad.
Well, here, do you wanna stay in the basement or upstairs? Because you guys don't even have to like really see each other that much if you don't want to.
I'll live in the basement.
All right.
Probably safer that way too. So no one sees me.
Wow.
So that what?
No
No one
one's
sees me.
Oh, okay.
Just in case. I don't know. Who knows?
Well, you got your own bathroom down there,
Sweet.
and there's like a little like bar kitchen, so it's like almost like your own little apartment down there. Yeah, I guess he would be staying with me if he didn't have anywhere else to go.
I think he's actually going to stay in town to work with Riley and try to crack the Casey problem.
Cool.
Are they on better terms now? Because didn't they like?
She doesn't like him very much.
Right. That's what I was wondering. Like, but they're on working level terms. So
Yeah.
We're gonna have Casey come with us or no?
Yay! Come with. So we got this call, Casey, or an email. There's some weird activity going on up in Duluth. We're gonna go investigate it. Want to come with? Might be good to get a road trip in.
I think after everything that happened in the hallway, and despite the fact that I'm now living with Donovan, I think I just need some time alone. Maybe I'll reach out to the family if they could help. But I can give you my sniper rifle. I haven't really seen you carrying around your axe lately since we lost it last time.
I don't. Yeah, no, it's fine. I have a sword and I can sort of, drain people from across the room now. So it's just.
Well, I mean, if you need a little bit longer distant weapon, just take this. It'll make me feel better.
I'm not really a fan of guns.
Well, it's easy.
How does it work? I don't even know how this works.
You just hold it up and so go through the scope, recapping a little bit on our ears training from before.
Sure.
I'm chuckling. Oh wait, am I with you guys?
Sure.
Okay, I'm chuckling a little bit, and I'm just pew pew with my finger, and little sparks are flying off.
Casey gives you such a fucking glare and tells you doesn't say it, but in her face is just shut the fuck up, Martin.
Do you want us to bring you to family?
No, I've got not Cosmo hidden in the backyard. Technically, it's not my car. I kind of stole it.
You know how to get in touch with them? I can get you there probably. I have a connection with Kid.
Yeah, that'd be really helpful.
You sure you're gonna be okay on your own?
I mean, kind of hard to be okay when you don't exist.
Yeah.
You've got a pretty full pantry, right? Are you allergic to anything? Food-wise?
No. Anna is a fucking pig, so we've got a lot of food.
Okay, well, I might make a couple of grocery runs, and you may or may not come back to cookies and pasta.
That's cool. Can I try to reach out to Kid?
You want to use my telepathy?
Yeah, can you beam me up with an antenna so I can
hold on, let me
connect to Kid?
Beam me up, Clayton.
I put my hands against the window and I just kind of focus for a second and try to balance whatever signal is coming off of her.
Why don't you roll plus weird?
13.
Am I able to reach out to him?
He's very clearly playing video games.
Hey, been a while. Could you do me a favor? My
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah, yep. No, it's good to see you haven't changed. Can you my friend Casey wants to talk with you guys about something that's been happening, but we don't exactly know how to get to you. Could you bring her there?
Roll manipulate someone.
9.
You can sense him kind of looking around and he's like, okay. It's probably gonna have to be now.
Okay. He says it kind of has to be now if you're gonna go there.
Okay, I mean, hopefully, okay, yeah.
Okay, she's ready.
I'll try and hug Kiro quickly, be safe.
Yeah, me too. I'll check in with you as soon as I can.
Your refrigerator door opens into a 12-year-old boy bedroom, and Kid has pushed the door open, but he's not even looking at you because he's still playing Nintendo 64. He kind of waves you in and goes to sit back down on his beanbag chair.
What game is he playing?
Super Mario 64.
Hell yeah.
This is to Kira. Do they know who I am?
Do you know who this is?
Yeah, the spy one.
I guess they do. Or at least he does.
Casey will walk into the fridge.
He'll close it and it'll turn into your fridge again.
Okay. Are you ready to head out, Mark, or is there anything you need her to do?
I think I'm good.
Let's hit the road then. As we are on the way up, could I call the author? That's 10 to deal with the agency.
Okay, it's going to be fine.
So I want to call her up. Hey, something that happened a few weeks ago. I'm wondering if you know much about something called the Maggio.
Sure.
What sort of information do you have on them? Not totally sure what it is.
You'll hear her, the wheels on her chair spin and glide across and you'll hear a bunch of typing.
So, Maggio looks like some kind of organized group of families with some kind of connection or knowledge of supernatural, like gypsies, kind of. Expansive, powerful, very secretive, but so far, harmless.
Am I overhearing all this? Is me on speaker or something?
Definitely.
But so far they've been harmless. Okay. How's the search going for Nathaniel Rose?
We'll let you know if anything turns up. Anything else?
I'm working on something. I'll let you know if I have more. But stay tuned, I guess.
Okay.
Most pleasant she's ever been.
It's not fucking fair.
And what a coincidence. Now that Casey Davis isn't a part of her life.
Oh.
At some point on the drive up to Duluth, I think Mark would just say to Kira,
I should probably tell you about this. I had another one of those visions.
What'd you see this time?
Well,
I'm probably like sipping coffee.
Monster thing I have going on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one's kind of interesting. I saw myself sneaking up behind you, grabbing your shoulders, and drinking your blood like some kind of vampire.
Spit out my coffee. You what?
I have no idea what it means, but the whole conversation you just had about, this group of families that are supernatural and everything and very powerful, I think has probably something to do with it.
Well, it sounds like you're a fucking vampire.
I don't have fangs. I open my mouth and I check. Do I see any fangs?
You do not see any fangs.
Okay. I've never experienced any vampire-like symptoms. Should I distance myself from you?
That might be good. Maybe don't be alone at night. Don't go walk down any alleys where anybody was like, hey, come and see this. They might bite you.
This is a public service announcement. If you are walking by an alley and someone is like, hey, come and see this, do not go down that alley. Do not go down alleys where someone is like, hey, come and see this.
I definitely feel like I need to probably distance myself and to be safe.
As you're sitting right next to me. Might have been good to know before we literally got into a car together.
I'm not going to bite you right now.
Well, apparently you do later. So let's...
I didn't really get any surroundings in my head, so I don't really know where it happened, but it might be best wherever we're staying. I don't think I should go somewhere by myself because I might be vulnerable in that particular situation that could turn me into that. So maybe have me under lock and key or something like that. And
we'll stick together. I'll keep my eye on you. Just don't go into any alleyways.
I'll stay in your vision, your sight, so that we're not sneaking up.
Yeah, don't invite anybody in. What else? Oh shit. Maybe get some crosses. I don't know. Do I know anything about vampires?
Oh, hold on. Does Brad know anything about this?
About vampires?
About the scenario that we're going into,
Well, he was copied on the email to us about the thing in Duluth.
A little bit more information though, as he could look up for us.
Probably, we could ask him.
I'm gonna pull up my phone and text him. Be like, hey, are you available?
The text you'll get back will say, kind of swamped. What's up?
I'm gonna just call.
Okay.
You better be calling from the road.
Hey, sorry, I had a vision.
Hey, Brad.
Wait, you know about my visions, Brad?
No.
Okay, well, we're a weird group of people, but I have these visions. They could potentially become true, and I need to know that we're both safe here. We're going to this location in Duluth right now to check out why this artist that keeps painting these.
I know.
You was CC'd.
Do you have any other information that could help us understand what we're getting ourselves into? Because I don't want to end up doing what I had in my vision.
It's weird stuff, Clayton. Go see what's weird, write it down, do your job.
do you have any other information that could help us understand what we're getting ourselves into? Because I don't want to end up doing what I had in my vision.
Can I rephrase your question?
Go ahead.
Hey, Brad, can you give me information on a task that I was sent to gather information about? Do your job, Clayton.
Flake.
I'm sorry. You're right. I should have. Yes. Sorry. You know what? Just when you get a chance, give me a call back.
Well, that went well.
Brad's under a lot of pressure.
I I still haven't apologized to him about asking him to burn that body.
That was kind of messed up.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was going to buy us some more time and we needed somebody to do it.
Nicole, just lean over and go, yeah, you probably shouldn't have just had him burn the body.
So Theo's driving up in her brother's car at like a
Rest stop.
Just kind of like scouring the internet and maybe like asking my cousin like if they have any information on Lysander.
Roll plus sharp.
10.
You get 3 questions.
Who is Lysander Sideris?
Well, that's who he is. He was a guy, lived, I think that was 4 generations ago, almost 200 years ago. At the time, he was very rich and very powerful. And your family figured out that he was doing some kind of blood magic. So they went to try to get him to stop. A fight ensued, and barely escaping with his life, your great-great-great-great-grandfather, Bennett, killed him.
And so like these paintings of him just suddenly started appearing, correct?
Not suddenly appearing, someone made them.
Yeah, but like there's just someone was
Just
suddenly-
some dude started painting pictures of this guy.
Can I ask like who is Tank?
What do you mean by that question?
Does he have any connection to like the magical weird side of the world?
None. He got pretty famous maybe 25 years ago for some murals he was doing in conjunction with the city. He's been doing storefronts kind of ever since. He'll do shows in coffee shops. Very famously prefers to have his work not shown anywhere but Duluth.
The North Shore artist.
Yeah, occasionally Castle Danger. Tall, skinny ginger with prematurely graying hair.
Am I able to ask like, or if this is a separate role, what does Theo know about blood magic? Or like, can I get information about blood magic?
It's basically what you'd assume. It's one of those forbidden magics. It's all about like, there's 2 sort of chapters of it. There's the one that just uses blood as like a component, which because of, the generic life force involved, automatically, like, it's kind of a cheat code for a lot of magic. And then there's the kind that is like involved in transferring and extending life force from one being to another. Editing, all of it's forbidden. Your people are very mad about it.
Okay, that's good to know before like Theo uses any of that in a ritual, because I would not have thought that. But is there anything that would like cancel out blood magic, like salt and ghosts?
Not really. I mean, if you can keep the caster away from the blood.
Theo will throw away her bag of Taco Bell that she had got, and hop back in her car, keep driving towards Duluth.
Can I, with this new revelation that market might bite me, can I...
I'm like zonked out in the car.
Can I call the agency again? I'll call the hotline this time.
Roll it.
11.
Here's hotline.
What does it say?
Hotline.
Oh, I thought you said Hooters hotline. I was like, what?
Called the wrong place.
Honey, you wish. Tips are better and the hours are shorter.
I am up in Duluth, or I'm headed to Duluth, and I'm going to investigate a mystery of somebody who is...
Oh, I love Duluth. Never been there myself.
Yeah, the North Shore is beautiful. You should go there sometime.
I've read.
There might be some vampire activity up in this area. What sort of equipment would we need, and could we potentially get some to protect us against those kinds of creatures?
Well, don't bring garlic, I'll tell you that. It don't do nothing and it smells to high heaven.
Oh, good to know. Sorry, what is your name?
Oh, you know I'm not allowed to say on the hotline.
But you're a delight.
Oh, thank you, honey.
So you want like anti-vampire equipment?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we would have had any with us.
Yeah, you'll trying to think how they'll get it to you.
I wish I had my axe because it has a fucking stake on the end. What kind of monster rules are we working here with these vampires?
You'll find what you need in the men's room at the Pizza Luce up there.
I assume they're the Pizza Luce in Duluth.
Yeah, I heard where you was going.
Oh, well, thank you.
This ain't my first time on the hotline. Is there anything else I can get for you, darling?
No, bless your heart.
Hey now, that don't mean what you think it does.
Oh, but it just sounds so nice.
Yeah, and that's why we say it to be assholes.
Oh, I hope I get you the next time I call the hotline. You are a hoot. Okay. I'll talk to you some other time, maybe. Thank you.
Thanks for calling.
We're gonna start calling her instead of Rad now.
God damn it. You monsters.
She's lovely. And I don't even know her name. Hey, can you go check the men's bathroom, Mark? And there should be something inside of it for us.
What? Are we here?
Oh my God, were you sleeping?
I fell asleep like
No.
2 hours ago.
I called in a favor. There should be some equipment for us in the men's bathroom of the Pizza Luce.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you go grab it? I'd prefer not to go walking in there myself.
That's fine. I'll go grab it. And I just walk out of the car and kind of stumble my way to the place.
I will follow him in. Let me know if anybody is attacking you in the bathroom, and that sounds terrible, but I will come in there if I need to.
Laugh and shake my head as I walk into the bathroom.
Door shuts. You're looking around. You catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror, and for just a second, it's not you.
And I turn away, look back. I messaged or I talked to doctors. Did you see that?
What? I thought we were sleeping.
Oh, buddy.
Act, did you see anything? Whatever. I look for this thing.
What you see, I think in here, it's toilet, sink, and cupboard thing. Tucked against the cupboard is what appears to be kind of like a empty, flickering outline of a duffel bag. But there's a flashing alert sort of in the air in front of it that just says authorized use only.
I don't know what this means, and I don't know if I'm going to get hurt by it. I'm going to touch it.
Roll act under pressure.
And
You get the sense that it's going to try to bite you, and you pull your hand away safely.
Everything all right in there?
Kinda. Does the thing that you're looking for bite?
I don't know. This is my first time calling in a favor. God damn it. I'm just going to walk in the bathroom.
You walk into the bathroom, it snaps into being a duffel bag.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's right here.
Exactly.
By the way, out of curiosity, did I
Park. Bag. Up.
a second ago, was this out? Just take the bag.
Sure. Okay. Are you sure you're not still sleeping up there?
Quick question out of character for a second. Did I notice the what the figure looked like in the mirror, or was it so fast that I just didn't catch it?
Roll plus sharp.
9.
The main reason you knew at a glance that it wasn't you was because he had long, long, long black hair.
Facial features or anything like that. It was just long hair.
You didn't catch it.
All right. Let's go out to the car, and I want to check this bag. What's inside of it?
Some wooden and metal stakes and 2 of what look like a little spotlight with the slats on them and a handle, like a trigger.
Ooh, like UV lights?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I'm in Blade right now.
Is there any
Yeah, there's also that he had it's like a 3-pronged thing that they all curve.
Mm-hmm.
Dark sector.
No.
It's it's like a glaive.
Mm-hmm.
are there any crosses in there?
There are not crosses.
Okay, cool. Continue to this. Where are we supposed to find this painter, by the way? Is he have an exhibit or something that we're going
He has a studio and a gallery.
Okay, can we head to his, what do you think, gallery or studio? Or is it the same place?
It's not the same place. His studio is sort of deeper in kind of warehousey space, and his gallery is right across the street from the Electric Fetus.
Probably go to the gallery first. Probably less dangerous. There.
Let's head to the gallery then.
And that, I think, is also where Theo will be. So as you pull up to the gallery, so too does... What are you driving, Theo?
I feel like my brother has a black Lincoln or something.
All right,
Something
tracks.
real nice.
Something real nice. I think it also has some doors, some compartments in it that you're not able to open.
Oh, lame.
Yeah.
Can I try and open one?
Yeah, you want to try it?
Yeah, I want to try and open one.
Roll it under pressure.
Okay.
You said act under pressure?
Yes, I did. Why?
I rolled a 6, but I leveled up.
I do think you are going to get bright blue ink all over your shirt, face, and hair.
Oh no! Just drive up and all of a sudden you.
Yeah, like on the windshield and windows, and you're both like, "Did that person
Seriously?
just explode?"
What did I just witness?
Did a Smurf just
Why
explode?
would you even set that up in your own car?
I think you probably get a you get a text from your brother that's just
Do we see Theo or recognize her through the?
you will once she gets out,
Okay.
cursing and
Should I be worried? What? You know what that was?
I have no idea.
wiping blue ink from her eyes.
Yeah. I'm like, get out and like.
Did you shoplift something?
What? Oh, hey. Why?
Theo?
Yeah, Kira and Mark.
What Smurf did you just squeeze?
No Smurf, just a annoying lock. You don't have any like towels or paper towels or napkins, do you?
I'll go into the glove compartment and pull out all of the fast food napkins that are probably in there.
Yep, there are, and they're all like the different kinds. Some
Yep.
are brown, some are white.
This is all I have. Company car.
Yeah, this is not my car either. They'll try and wipe off, like, at least on our hands, and then I guess parts of the car.
What are you doing here?
Like vacation. Needed to get away.
To Duluth?
Why are you such a liar, Theo?
I mean, yeah. Don't want to, travel too far out of the state.
Can I talk in her head and be like, "Come down. Why are you really here?"
That's a cool trick. Just to check out an art gallery. What are you guys here for? I answered your question.
I mean, why did you lie? Say you're on vacation.
Not everybody's into art, and like, who would drive all the way up to Duluth?
Who's your favorite painter?
Oh, you like painters? Name 3 of his albums.
We're here to investigate something. That's what we do for our day jobs.
What's your day jobs?
Reporters.
Oh, I didn't know that. For which newspaper or TV channel?
Daily Tuba.
Oh, their stuff's pretty good.
Well, I'm surprised you've actually read ours.
Man, you switch it up a little bit.
Wait a minute. Who's your favorite author on the tuba, if you know us so well?
I feel like that's a little bit of a trick question because you don't really write articles, Mark. Aren't you the photographer?
Yeah, but just never mind. Let's just go.
We're here to investigate some guy. He's been painting this guy in portraits who's supposed to be long dead. Sound familiar?
Yeah. I mean, I heard that there was something really weird about the artist, like Tank's recent subject.
Yeah, that's what we're here to look into.
Are you guys going to do a story on him, or are you going to kill him?
I mean, we don't kill.
Those are the 2 options.
Yeah, those are the only options.
I mean, based on past experience.
I mean, there was quite a few people who walked out of that scenario alive.
Look at all the people we didn't kill.
And then we took hostage.
Quinn, right? That was her name?
Yeah.
How's she doing?
She's doing okay, I think. I need to circle back with the third sons.
That's good. Hope you can get her help.
Me too. They said that they might be able to look into it. I kind of owe them a couple of favors now because of it, but.
And what was it that they had called you, or she had called you? Nessos?
Yeah, what's that all about?
I don't know. Kind of a weird term.
Does it mean anything to you? She seemed like she recognized you. Said your family.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, she's a very, very distant relative that should not be alive.
What do you mean by not alive?
Like hundreds of years old.
Oh.
Interesting. Really, Nessos doesn't ring any bells?
I mean, I know it means a couple of different things in another language.
What language?
Greece, I think.
Well, what does it mean in Greece?
It's based on a mythological creature, usually associated with chaos.
Oh, yeah. Nessos. Isn't that a centaur?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's right.
Coincidental classics major Kira Ashwood.
Yeah.
She would have been probably a English major as well.
Hold that thought. And then Theo's gonna go around to the other side of her car and like open the side, open her suitcase, and just try and find something that is not covered in blue and like try to quickly change her shirt or pull a sweatshirt on.
Can I try use magic to try and like
As a
clean her off?
designation.
Yeah, roll it.
8.
Take a glitch.
Ah, take 1 harm.
You are like staring really hard at Theo. Like your nose starts to bleed.
Look, I know that I'm covered in blood or blue, but you don't need to look at me.
And Theo, you're totally clean.
Oh, thanks.
How many of the steaks and stuff did we all get?
2 of the lights, 3 each of the steaks, and then the 1 throwable glaive. Oh, but it's got 3.
Oh, it's got 3 blades?
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have any steaks on you, would you?
Me? No. Why?
There might be vampires, which honestly kind of explains why that one dude might be in that painting when he's long dead. But here, and I'll hand you a steak.
Oh, thank you. Don't really have anything for you.
It's okay. I didn't ask for anything.
Theo's gonna drop it in a drawstring bag that she takes out from the back of her car and then locks the car.
Look, we're gonna be looking into this. Can I assume you're here to do the same, or are you really just here to see some fucking art?
I mean, can I just really like art?
I mean, I like art as much as the next gal, but well, come on.
I mean, there's a couple of decent murals that can only be seen here in Duluth. No, I'm not here for some fucking art.
Thank you. Now we're getting somewhere.
The real mystery
It's just
has been cracked.
you never know who you can trust nowadays. So
I mean, I thought we helped you quite a bit last time we ran into you.
yeah, and I totally
I stuck my
appreciate
neck out for you. I almost fucking got dead from trying to heal you.
Almost got dead.
Hey,
A like early 20s couple is going to walk past you and walk into the gallery and mutter under their breaths to each other, tourists.
and I totally appreciate all that you did. Just kind of a strange coincidence that you're up here again. Don't want to get into any trouble.
Same. We're gonna look around. You're welcome to come with.
I mean, you gave me a steak, so the least I could do is watch your back. Oh, speaking of vampires,
Yes.
there might also be some blood magic, but don't know how steak's going to protect you against that.
Well, good to know.
I'm kind of worried that we're dealing with another like cyborg situation, but like vampires makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll figure it out.
I feel like you guys are like accidentally working together. Like you're just trying to talk and lie and then be like, but it actually could. Shit, I was collaborating.
God damn it! This actually makes sense. All right, let's go talk to Tank if he's here.
You walk in and he's currently mid-hug with the 2 20-something hipsters who just walked in. And yeah, just as you were sort of prepared for, there are dozens of paintings of the same man. Tall, exquisitely dressed, black hair down to about his shoulder blades, slick and straight. Some of them it's pulled back into a ponytail, some of them it's just hanging loose. There are a bunch of different styles too. There are some that are like exquisitely detailed in the style of the sort of the old masters. Some are a little bit more illustrative. There's at least one that's kind of geometric-ish, sort of deconstruction of the man and his shapes. And yeah, there's probably about a half a dozen people in here of varying ages, and they're all kind of looking at the art and trying to appear appreciative.
Trying to appear appreciative. Yes, indeed. That is art.
I see what you've
I
done
like
here
what
with-
you did with the lines.
with the paint.
The colors. Yeah. And the shapes. First of all, can I look before I go and talk to Tank? Can I actually look at these pictures themselves and see if I sense anything weird with them, like any sort of like haunted thing or weird aura around them?
Why don't you roll use magic?
Okay.
Can you help out?
Yeah.
8.
Well, that's good because I rolled a 6. So 7.
Okay.
Help out.
You notice something weird in one of the paintings, like the material of it.
Yeah.
And I think what I want to have happen is you're sort of like leaning close to it and you're reaching out slowly to touch it. And then a thin, strong, pale hand will grab you by the wrist and be like, please don't touch my art. There was blood in that paint.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Hey, Tank, I really like the texture of this art. It just
I know.
speaks to me.
There's
What did you paint with?
something so visceral about it.
Like, how did you go? Like, what's your process?
With the third eye, can Theo kind of break off from these two a little bit and open that up?
What I read that as doing is basically literally every time you roll read a bad situation, you just get a bonus question. So yeah, why don't you roll read a bad situation?
Was it just one of the paintings that I noticed that on, or multiple?
That's all you were able to sort of get to before he grabbed your arm.
Gotcha.
I don't see anything.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Okay. All of these paintings are looking at you.
This is uncomfortable.
This is like my jam right now. I love this.
It says on a miss, I still get a hold, but I'm exposed to supernatural danger.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
What would you like to know?
Is there anything strange or off about Tank?
I mean, there's plenty strange.
I guess, is he giving off any aura of like having had used blood magic or any kind of magic?
No.
You said he had a pale hand?
Yeah.
Can I hold up my hand to him?
Sure.
Hi, Kira. Nice to meet you.
Tank.
You're the author? Or not the author, the painter, artist.
It's a weird term, artist, but yeah, I made all this stuff.
Do I notice any sort of similarities between the subject and the artist?
They could not be more dissimilar.
I'm curious why the same subject, so many different paintings, all the same guy.
First, it was like I just couldn't get it right, but then, I figured out this is maybe this is the project. Maybe this is the way to really capture the essence,
Essence of what exactly?
Of the man himself.
Why this man?
Well, just look at him. Commanding, proud, the best. Everything we all strive to be, isn't he?
I think I said I wanted to shake his hand.
You can shake his hand. He shook your hand.
Can I do that awkward thing where hold a little bit past and see if I can feel a pulse?
Roll plus sharp.
11.
He's got a pulse.
Is there any people who are like working for the gallery, like his manager or producer, or is it just him and then gallery guests?
There's a guard.
I'm curious, Tank. How do you go about painting your subject? Do you have a live still art that you're doing, like with subjects or reference photos? I've been trying to get into the scene recently, and I'm
really interested in the process.
Hang on, I see what's happening here. My competition?
Hardly. I'm
You want to see my?
It's more of a hobby at the moment, but you've clearly have mastered this form.
We'll manipulate somebody.
Can I just point out of character? You guys are fucking reporters.
I know.
Hey, I'm here with the Daily Tuba. Can I get information about you?
And I couldn't also be an aspiring painter.
I think I'm going to let him. He's going to answer 3 more of your questions, and then he's going to go schmooze it up with somebody else.
I want to ask him if he knows. So the subject that he's painting, I think how I originally phrased it, like, is he going off of reference photos, or is he like live subject painting this?
I think what he will tell you is that it was a picture he saw in passing while visiting the Glen Sheen mansion. And then he found he couldn't get it out of his head. And so he's just been trying to redraw it from memory since.
Do you know much about the subject of this painting? Who is this man exactly? What was so wonderful about him?
I don't know about his history. but you can tell a lot of the character of a man after painting him dozens and dozens of times. There's a stately grace, a power that he just took for himself, you know?
Sure. God, Lauren as like the fucking vampire like lover over here. It's like, what is
I
happening?
do know that. Yes, I love it too. I'll paint him also.
What else should we ask?
I want to know about his process. What he uses to paint.
I was thinking about asking about the paint, but I don't want to like.
I just don't know if we ask him that specifically. I think we like talk about the process and then he'll just like maybe give us more information than.
Yeah, maybe. Random, but just looking around, do I see have any of these paintings sold?
No. The cheapest one is $1,700.
God damn it, I don't know what I want to ask. I want to fucking ask about the paint, but I don't want to be so obvious about it.
Do you want me to ask?
Is there blood in here? Or
Is there
what?
blood in your paint?
Do you want me to ask some questions while you think?
Sure.
When I walk around the gallery, do the eyes follow me?
Not physically, but you know they're looking and you know they see you.
Tell me more about this original painting that you saw in the Glensheen Mansion. What was the painting of? Well, obviously it was about the man, but what was so special about it?
I think he'll sort of reiterate, I mean, just look at him. It was like, and then now he'll be looking wistfully at one of the paintings and it'll be like it was alive. And he stepped out and saw me, you know?
Sure.
I mean, you're just a hobbyist, so you might not, understand about like the
I'm gonna have to take a look at it myself.
magic of art.
Where was it in the mansion?
On one of the parlors.
You know, I've seen a lot of Bob Ross videos and like it just thrills me when I get a paintbrush in my hand. Would you be able to bring us to your studio one night just so we could observe and see how a master does it?
And then he'll just turn and walk away and be like, Ronnie, you look gorgeous. I'm furious.
I love it.
So I'm thinking that Theo wasn't with them when they were talking to him. I think Theo's just going to be looking at one of the paintings, maybe keeping an eye on him. What I want to do is I want to talk to him, not necessarily like alone, but like I want to talk to him.
Okay.
I don't know, I'll give him a minute to chat it up with his people and then maybe try and catch him.
Roll manipulate someone.
12.
You catch his attention and you, thank you for coming to my show. You've got a little blue in your hair.
Oh, just a little problem with an ink pen. You see, I'm a reporter with the Daily Tuba.
God damn it.
I literally like drop my pen.
Just writing a little bit of an article about these new paintings that you've done. It's been a while, and we all know that we can only view your wonderful art here up in Duluth.
If this is going to turn into a whole thing, you should probably talk to my manager.
Yeah, I mean, if or else do you have time like later? I can set up a time, and you can kind of show me like what your process is, so I can write about it for this article that I'm doing.
Yeah. He'll pat down. He's wearing these like baggy, thin linen pants, and he'll pat down and look, find something in his pocket, and be like, "Yeah, talk to my manager. He'll set something up in the next few days."
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. And if I can ask you just like 2 questions real quick, I promise you they will be super fast, and I will be out of your hair. The gentleman in your paintings, did you know like where did he come from, and does he have a name, or is he one of your own creations?
The interesting thing about that is there is an act of creation in every act of interpretation.
Of course,
I find. Yeah.
I mean, art is just pretty much imitating other art, but
Sure.
putting your own uniqueness on it.
You must be with the sports section or something. So
I'm more of like an intern, but like I super appreciate you taking this time.
While she's talking to him, can I attempt to do something without him seeing?
yeah, you can attempt to do all kinds of things.
Yeah. I want to attempt to scrape some of the blood off of the painting.
Roll act under pressure.
9.
Yeah, okay. There's a guard in the corner of the room who sees you and starts to walk over to you. What do you do?
I'm gonna dip around the corner and slip into the shadows, like in shadow form. If I can.
know.
Yeah.
You know what? Why don't you roll use magic?
10.
He follows you around the corner, but you're not around the corner. You're gone.
I just want to ask one last question. Does Lysander Sideris ring a bell to you? Sound familiar? Heard about him? Read about him? Maybe you've seen a picture of him.
I think he gets a faraway look in his eyes, and then his face turns to face one of his paintings, and he goes, Lysander Sideris. Yeah, that's who you are.
Is that like you like naming your painting, or is that who this depicts?
Look, don't think this hasn't been something approaching wonderful, but you are going to have to talk to my manager.
All right. Well, I appreciate the time. Congratulations on your showing. I look forward to speaking to you more soon.
Hark.
I lean up against the wall with my phone out, and I'm just listening to Kira going, hark.
Hark. Can you try something?
And I reply back in my head, yes, I can. What?
Can you, there was blood in the painting. Can you see if you can detect any sort of consciousness in there?
I can try. Can I use tune in on one of the paintings to see if I can like get some type of like monster out of it, or like can I sense?
Not really. You can roll read a bad situation.
7.
You get one question.
And I message back here. I think I'm getting something. Is whatever is there here with us, or is it watching us from afar?
It's not here. These are acting as a kind of window. The other thing that I will tell you, because you'd be able to pick it up probably pretty much immediately, is that the blood in the paint isn't all from one person.
What does the business card say?
Homeless Max.
Is this a real business card or is this fake?
I mean, it's a real business card. It says Homeless Max. It's got a phone number. And in parentheses, it says pager.
The phone number is a pager?
Yeah.
Hey, Tank.
Yeah?
You know, there's a really good song actually after you, but can I speak to your manager for a second? I really, I like to travel around. I love looking at art and stuff. And I know we just kind of burst in here, but really like to eventually reach out and like maybe like commission some art. And we really think that, you're a good, contender. Would we be able to like talk to your manager about setting something up?
I don't do commissions. I follow my muse.
Oh, okay. Would your manager know of anybody else in the area that
Homeless Max? Yeah, he knows everybody.
could I give him a talk to?
Give him a talk. Yeah, give him a good old talk to. Yeah, he'll give you Max's card as well.
Theo's gonna go outside,
Huh?
and I guess I'm gonna call it.
Do you know what's funny? I actually have no idea what you hear on your end when you call a pager.
I don't know how pagers necessarily work. Like, I understand, but I don't know. I've never done it.
Pretty sure, and I think Homeless Max's would be literally you call it and he'll get a beep on it, and then your phone number will show up. And then he has to go find a phone, and then he'll call you.
Yeah, like a pager.
Am I able to, like, cast, like, a tracking spell?
I don't know.
If I go back to my car.
I wanted to go outside after stealing that blood. Pop out of my shadow. You do anything with this? There's blood in the painting.
Oh, that's disturbing and weird.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
I might be able to.
You might want to check out Glensheen Mansion. That's apparently where he was getting the inspiration from these guys in the first place.
Yeah, I was just going to mention, when you were, asking me in there to, like check out paintings, there was a window and something was looking through that, and that blood that you were so subtly acquiring.
Thanks.
Is not from one person.
Yeah, before we say anything more, let's go to a park.
Sure.
I'll lead the way.
Why are we going to a park?
It's probably not the best place to talk here if something's peering through a picture frame at other people. And I stole this. So.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Let's go.
Hey guys, Jonny here, the Keeper, just cutting in to say a few things. Thanks for listening to the Monsters Playbook. We hope you've been having a great time listening because we've been having a blast putting this together and putting it out there. It's been amazing to interact with listeners and this great community of gamers and podcasters. We've got a ton of exciting stuff coming up for you, so stay tuned. If you want to support the show, you can leave us a rating and review on Apple Podcasts, and now you can also leave a rating on Spotify. Either one will help the show get noticed. We all read every single one, and we love hearing from fans. We love having fans. You can also follow us on all of our social media accounts. We're on Facebook and Instagram at Monsters Playbook, and we're on Twitter at Monster Playbook. Character limits, what are you going to do? Plus, you can email us at monstersplaybook@gmail.com if you have any questions about the show or the game, or if you want to share any fan art. We'd love to hear from you. But the absolute best thing you could do would be to tell your friends about us. If you know someone who might like what we're doing, let them know. We'll get a new listener. You'll get somebody to talk to about this show you like. Everybody wins. But again, seriously, thank you so much for listening. Obviously, we'd still love to play this game regardless, but it really means a lot to have other people come with us on this adventure. Okay, you monsters, let's get back to the show.
Theo's gonna just GPS a park.
A park.
Yeah.
How do we go to the shoreline?
You've never
Because
been
the
to
traffic in
Duluth?
downtown Duluth sucks.
Yes, it does, and like it's very hard to get to the shoreline.
So I'm delighted to tell you that where the first place that shows up when you will search for a park, it is a place called the Hartley Nature Center.
Okay.
So yeah, you go there.
Pull you guys into the loop. The guy that was paintings died about 200 years ago.
Mhm.
His name was Lysander Sideris. Not a great guy. Dealing with some blood magic, which is not good magic. And what Mark said earlier about that those are windows, those paintings.
Mhm.
Tried to kind of look at them, like beyond look at them, and
Was it looking back?
yeah, they were all looking back, not in a good way. It's very uncomfortable.
Did you get who they were or where they're from?
I mean, I know who they are. I know who that is. Like the painting is depicted of. It's beyond me as to why he would paint this person who's been dead for 200 years. But I can try and do something, I guess, with these.
Can I see the blood you scraped off for a second?
He seemed like he was in awe of him.
Well, as long as you don't damage it or make it disappear, because I might be able to do something with it. But go ahead.
When I look at it, is anything like different about the blood or anything like that? Like in terms of like, I don't know, like I'm channeling this like trying to see if anything is different with the experience of holding blood as this being that I saw that was biting into Kira's neck. Like, is it something that's internalizing inside of me right now, or is it something that is yet to happen kind of thing? I'm trying to decipher that right now.
You know,
Eat it.
I just eat it.
eat the paint blood. Mark, do you have poor impulse control as one of your 3 dark side tags?
Violence, solace, rage.
Then nothing. I think that what would happen is you're like, am I gonna eat this? And now you can't stop thinking about it.
I just kind of like shake it around a little bit. I could just do it.
What are you? Stop it. No, don't drink the blood.
We need that.
Mark,
I'm not drinking the blood here.
Mark, take it.
Theo's gonna take out like a pocket knife and fuck it. Well, no, she'll do it in the ground. Start like drawing and etching out just like a rune circle to start doing magic for a tracking spell. I'd like to see if I can track homeless Max.
I want to, while she's doing that, try a different thing with the blood.
Okay, it would consume the card you have because you'd need something of his.
I think that's fine. I already called him.
True.
I already got it. I've got it.
Take a pic with my phone.
Roll use magic.
10.
Yeah, you know exactly where he is.
Sweet.
And sorry, what was the name of the manager again? You said
Homeless
Homeless
Max.
Homeless Max, because his name's Max, you see.
Mhm.
He doesn't live anywhere. Kira, you were going to try to do something?
Yeah, I want to try something with his blood.
Okay.
I want to focus on it really intently and kind of connect to like my life drain ability and see if I can figure out the thing that where this blood was.
Like read the blood.
Yeah, I want to figure out like where it was taken from maybe, or like who, like if I can figure out where it was taken from.
Is it possible for Theo to help her with that?
I think it's only possible if Theo helps her. And I think unless you get a 10, you won't learn anything.
Is there anything I can do to help out? No.
I think mechanically no, but it will require all of you.
Does use magic?
Yeah.
12 advanced move.
Mine's help out, right?
Yeah.
Gunga damn.
I rolled an 11 for help out.
13.
If I could, like the way that, I mean, depending on, I don't know what you have, Johnny, but the way that I kind of was imagining Theo helping is because we're dealing with blood and we're dealing with magic.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a way for Theo to help, like,
I have a very clear visual in my head of what happens.
I don't know. I'm just hoping, as Theo, I don't want anything bad to happen because we're dealing with blood and magic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 12 advanced move. Why don't you tell me what happens, Kira?
Specifically what I would want it to look like, because I think it would look cool, is I think whatever, if I have a vial or something that it's collected in, I imagine the blood actually almost coming out and in a map in the air, or it moves in the air so I can kind of see what it is, whatever it reveals to me.
Yeah, I think, yep, it comes out and it's doing that, but you have your eyes closed and you can see through someone else's eyes, and they're running in a thick woods. You know they are running from a cave, and just as they sort of reach the edge and they break out of the trees to see this huge body of water in front of them, they dead stop and they look down, and there is a knife sticking through their chest, and then you hear a husky voice saying, "You will help me bring him back." And that's it.
In the vision that I saw, did I see any indications of what park it was? Are there any trail markers?
No trail markers, but it is right on the lake.
The lake, okay.
Where did you say that homeless Max was?
I didn't.
Okay.
He doesn't have a home.
He is leaning against a dumpster behind Curly's bar.
You just look at Dive Bar Duluth.
Damn right I did.
Sorry, what was the thing that they said? You're going to help me bring him back?
Yes.
Did the person look familiar at all? Or was it just a random person? Okay.
No, it looked like you know what? He was wearing a Starbucks uniform.
Because technically Theo found out why this man is painting Lysander. She's going to text her cousin and just update. He's just really enthralled with him. Case closed. Did you want me to buy you a painting?
That's what you found out? He just likes him a lot?
You know, an artist and his muse.
I know you're not serious. Keep looking. So I talked to the guy. It actually just seems
really
super normal.
It's not like he was excited to do this.
So I'll explain what I saw to these guys. There's a park somewhere nearby. I saw somebody getting killed, a girl wearing a Starbucks uniform. And they said that they wanted to bring him back. This is how we get him back. Some sort of resurrection, do you think? Or
maybe. I mean, it definitely points to possible blood magic being used, which is not good. Johnny, would we get more information on what Kira just did because Theo can observe a place or time? I guess because technically I would have rolled at 12. I mean, I guess that doesn't do much, but as a practitioner.
Why don't you roll use magic and then add 1 to it?
15.
You go to watch that time. It starts at a cave. Out of the cave comes running this woman. And she's maybe 22. She's running for her life. And then you see who she's running from. It's Tank. And he's chasing her and he's chasing her. And then finally he has this huge knife that he just hurls at her. And it goes through her back.
Is this something that I could gather already happened or that will happen?
This has already happened.
Tank is not that pleasant after hours.
How do you mean?
He's the one Who's been killing people?
I knew it.
Fucking call me out for watching Bob Ross.
He said, "This is how we get him back." I think that portrait's doing something to him. That Lysander. I think there's some sort of. Would I be able to put together, knowing Tommy's connection to his sire Sarah, that there's like the same type of situation going on, or like some sort of blood, like magic going on with Tank?
I mean, if I'm honest, I just feel like he was playing us for a fool.
You can guess that.
Okay, you can't roll for it or anything.
No, I don't know how you would.
Okay, I'm just wondering if maybe there's something more that's going on. If something isn't influencing him to do this. That painting that he saw in the Glensheen mansion.
I mean, I got no weird strangeness off of him. I would assume if there was an influence or something, that I'd get some sort of aura about. I mean, if I can get an aura about Quinn.
Can you always tell?
I mean, I guess if it was really, really powerful magic, though, I guess that kind of plays in with what blood magic does. It's powerful and it's forbidden. Which, I mean, the fact that you found blood in the paintings and
I think
saw.
We need to keep an eye on him, but I also think we should check out what's going on with the mansion.
I mean, that or the cave.
Yeah.
That girl ran from the cave, so he brought her there, I would assume. Why do you want to go to the mansion?
Because that was where he first found a painting of this guy, and his obsession started. If there's something influencing him, my guess would be that it started there. Seems enthralled by this guy.
Do I know?
The guy was supposed to have died 200 years ago.
Do I know where Bennett III went to kill Lysander?
Canada.
I think we should go to the cave.
I think we should go to the mansion.
I mean, the sooner this is over, the sooner I can get back to my studies.
Okay.
He just wants to go to school.
I don't want this life.
Nobody usually asks for it.
Up to you, Kira.
To me?
I mean, you guys could head to the mansion and you could meet me at the cave.
That's a bad idea.
Generally not great to split up.
I think I've been doing this a little bit longer than you, Mr. Mark.
How old do you think he is?
Well, I'm aware that he's older than me, but a little bit of variance behind me.
A little bit.
We can go check out the cave.
So
I don't need you guys like holding a grudge against me, but like go to the cave and then like you resent me that we're like don't go to the mansion and there's something at the mansion we should have seen.
I just tightened my jacket and I'm like, let's go.
You know what, Theo? Why don't you roll manipulate someone?
7.
I'm pretty sure that if you do what she tells you, you'll both mark experience.
Well, I already said I would. This isn't about resenting anybody. It's about looking out for one another.
Who's driving?
I'll drive the work car.
You're all driving together?
Wanna hop in?
Only if you offer.
I'm offering right now.
I just shake my head and turn on the radio.
So I head to the cave, rocking out to some dancing, whatever.
I think you guys both like just very stationary in the car and Mark is just jamming.
Honestly, I think that Theo's in the back seat GPSing and researching on her phone like local caves. Trying to figure out like where we
by the lakeside.
Roll investigate a mystery.
9.
You find 3 candidates. Basically, they're more or less equidistant between where you're at and the Glensheen mansion.
Do you want to go to the closest one? I mean, that kind of makes sense for easy transportation. If I was a murderer, which I'm not, I'd want to pick something that's probably easy to access.
Well, easy to access, but also secluded.
Are there photos of the caves? Can I just like compare to what I saw?
Not with a 9.
We'll go to the closest one. We'll roll like a d6 to see if we get it right.
Hero, why don't you roll act under pressure for driving?
9.
You know what I think? I think it is going to take you most of the rest of the day to find it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of false starts and getting out of the car, and the sun is going down.
To get to that one cave.
Yep. And finally, you You sort of find a sort of a cliff-looking area that you look down from it, and sure enough, underneath where you're standing does appear to go inside this rocky hill.
What time of day?
Sunset.
You guys said that you're suspicious that they're vampires. Do vampires usually come out at night?
Yep, that's a good thing we've got these. Or one of the lights to mark.
I'm just gonna look at it and be like, I mean, I can do this, and I click my finger, and like a little flame pops up, and is like, well, actually, question to Jonny: can I have an orb that just floats next to me that emits light?
Roll use magic.
9.
Pick a glitch.
Problematic side effect.
Extremely pleased by that decision.
As it would be kind of a hazardous type of thing.
I'm sorry, so what happened?
He snaps his fingers, and a like fist-sized, apple-sized orb of fire is now floating sort of a ways off, a foot or two off to his right, which casts a light down on a fierce and emaciated-looking dog. The dog starts barking and will attack you, Mark.
Shush, 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 shush.
I'm gonna go, hey, and then I'm gonna like try and kick it.
It's okay, puppy. It's okay.
We'll kick some ass, Mark.
Not the puppy.
Oh, it's not a puppy.
Not the emaciated dog.
Monster. It's got dead black eyes, and like a part of the flesh on its face is missing. 9? Okay, you kick it, but it just takes that and then bites you on the ankle.
Ah!
You'll take 2 harm.
Ooh, oh my god.
Roll act under pressure to see if you fall down.
Did you heal up, by the way, from the last session?
I did.
Okay.
11.
So you manage to stay standing and shake yourself loose. The bite is ice cold.
Oh god. Why did I kick the beast?
Hey, what happens if I like target the light at it? Does it react badly?
Why don't you roll kick some ass?
15. Advanced move.
All right. So you point the light gun thing at it, pull the trigger, the slats open up, and this super bright ultraviolet light burns a hole in it.
Oh, sorry, puppy.
Falls over onto its back and starts yelping. There's some noise coming from inside the cave.
Kira?
Yeah.
The thing bit me and it was ice cold. Vampire, maybe.
Shit. Can
I mean, I don't know if vampire yet, but I got bit. That's usually what happens in the movies.
Yeah, but I don't think that a vampire could be a dog.
Who knows? We don't know totally. Can I put my hand on like Mark's shoulder and like see if I can get a read of like, has he been infected or something? It's like my life drain, see if there's something wrong.
He bit me in the ankle.
Roll use magic. Please miss.
I did not miss. I rolled a 13 advanced move.
He has not been infected. You still have that dead life in you, though.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You should be fine, Mark. Try not to get bitten anymore.
If it'll make you feel any better, Theo's gonna crouch down, make some symbols.
What are you doing?
Make some symbols over your ankle, tap it a little bit, and try and use magic to heal it. 8.
Weird glitch.
I'm going to say that because we're doing a lot of stuff, that the magic draws immediate and unwanted attention. But Mark heals 1 harm.
Mark heals 1 harm.
Hooray!
And the whole group of you have a, probably mostly you, Theo, have a flashlight in your face. The hell are you doing out here?
Ask you the
Woman's
same
voice.
question.
Geocaching.
Camping. It's what you do when you come up north, don't you know?
Not here, you don't.
We get to look at, is this like a park ranger or what
Can
is
I
this?
stand up and like shield myself from this flashlight in my face?
That dog's still laying on the floor?
Yep. The flashlight falls to the dog, and she goes, Jesus!
It just bit me.
You can see her face. She is, you'd all kind of know, not a park ranger. She's dressed like a sheriff's deputy.
Okay.
She's a little bit older than you, maybe mid-30s, short, mousy brown hair.
Is this the kind of wild animals you got out here?
Okay. Tell me what happened.
We were geocaching, and
Mark turns around and looks up what geocaching is.
We were following our GPS points towards this cave when all of a sudden this dog
came out of nowhere
and bit him. Is there a dog problem up here?
She's gonna say something into her shoulder-mounted walkie-talkie. Be like, Mark, have you seen wild dogs up in this area? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm gonna need all of you to come with me and make a statement.
Statement
We
for what?
don't want to file a report. It's just a dog.
Oh, it's just a dog?
Mark, I'm gonna nudge you. Mark.
What?
Do your thing.
Oh yeah. What dog? I just like I like lean
That
over.
dog.
No.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, I get it.
Oh my god, you were so bad at the context clues, Mark.
I really think that we need to get back to.
I think we need
She's
to
gonna
leave.
reach for her gun.
Oh no!
I'm gonna just like as I'm laughing, kind of come down with my glasses, and I take off my glasses and glare into her eyes and say, "I think you need to leave."
Mental dominion.
Yeah, mental dominion, and I think I need to roll for that.
Theo's just gonna like whisper to Kira, "What is he doing?"
Roll plus charm.
Oh no.
Oh fuck!
Oh no. He can like do stuff with people's minds, but sometimes it doesn't work.
We're not killing this person, Kira. We are not killing this person.
I haven't said we were gonna kill this person.
Yeah, but last time we killed all those
You guys
people.
talking about killing anybody? I rolled a 3.
He's going to grab your wrist, Mark Clayton, and slam a handcuff on it. Got no damn time for this.
Can I try and melt them?
Roll use magic.
Sure. Okay, fine. Yeah, we can come with you, and it's fine. We just
12.
Okay.
Christ, okay.
They melt. She's going to step back, pull out her gun, and point it at you and be like, "What the hell are you people?"
Can I spend a hold to be right up next to her?
Sure.
just geocaching. We're just geocaching, guys.
Geocaching, killing dogs, melting handcuffs.
We're not here for any trouble.
No, you're just having a lovely time.
Trust me. If we wanted to do something, we would.
We're leaving. We're leaving. Don't worry about it. No need to point your gun.
You hear something from in the cave. A sort of distant, echoey screech.
While our hands are up and we're focused on them, I look over there and go, "What? Who's in the cave?"
Can I attempt to do something with magic?
I'd love for you to attempt to do something like that. What do you want to do?
I want to just like a blanket of shadow over her eyes so she can't see.
Oh god. Oh god. Why?
Because I want to fly us into the cave.
Roll use magic.
12. Dance move.
Okay. Tell me what happens.
Okay, so I want to just like have my hands up and be like, we're gonna leave, like, and then like I think we hear that noise and be like, what was that? And we'll like hopefully have her turn, and then just like eyesight just goes dark for a second. And then I want to grab Theo and say, like kind of nudge towards the cave and say, going. And then fly us down into the cave. And then kind of be like, Mark.
Hold on, while she's blinded, I'm gonna take her gun, throw it aside, and like try and like bound her arms or something like that, so that she can't call support in here. Otherwise, we're gonna have more trouble.
Roll act under pressure.
I'm gonna get shot.
I feel
Just
like
wanted her not to see us so that we could get away.
11.
I don't know that you have anything to bind her hands with, but you can get her gun away from her.
I assume she can still hear and talk and everything like that.
Yep.
Not sure what's going on.
I can't.
All right,
I'm
just
screaming.
We're calm down, just calm down. We're not doing anything. Listen.
That's demonstrably untrue.
Jesus.
We're here to help. We're not gonna hurt you. Just please stay here. We'll be back. Don't get eaten.
Go manipulate someone.
9.
She'll stay there, kind of still feeling around, sitting on the ground. She's blind.
I want to, like, once we get into the cave,
Mhm.
I want to drop it.
Once you're down in this cave, and it is down, like once you go into this, it's like it's not even a slope. It is like there's just a hole that you would have to like climb down or fly because you have friggin' wings. At the bottom, there's this huge chamber, and distantly you can see an opening, or there's some kind of like bioluminescent mushrooms growing out of the wall. You hear the shriek again, much, much louder. It's very, very close.
Can Theo walk closer to these mushrooms?
You sure can.
Can I cut a piece off? I take out my pocket knife, cut a piece of mushroom.
Hey, Dockers, do you know anything about these mushrooms?
I mean, why don't you give me one and we'll see?
Wait, for real? Like, how do I give it to you? Do I eat it? Like, how do I give it to you? You're in my head.
I'm in your body, bro. Toss one back.
Theo's gonna take out her phone, open up a web browser, bioluminescent mushroom.
As she's
growing
looking
in
at it, I'm
Duluth.
going and picking one up and like just taking a nibble of it.
Wait, Mark.
I do.
You might not want to do that.
Why are
when
you
we
putting
don't
things
know?
into your mouth? Why? No.
See, I know I'm not a doctor yet, but you probably shouldn't start just throwing things into your mouth.
Dockers is analyzing it. Just hold on.
What do you mean Dockers is analyzing it? Who's Dockers?
The guy in his head.
It's not going to be enough, man. You got to give me a whole one.
Please. Oh,
I mean, is that thing gonna kill me?
One way to find out, my dude.
I generally don't recommend eating shrooms.
Sure.
Would I be able to figure out?
Sometimes, most of the time, they're poisonous.
Kira, I think I know what I'm.
Oh my god.
The rest of the time, they're amazing.
Theo, you were saying something?
Yeah, can I figure out and see if a web search online tells me what a bioluminescent mushroom in northern Duluth, Minnesota does?
We don't have any web service down here.
Fuck. Well, I guess I'm just gonna watch and see
I'm
what
going
happens
to
to
go-
Mark.
God damn it. I want to go towards the noise in the cave, but now I'm like, fuck, I would have to probably cart this guy around.
What's happening to Mark, Clayton?
Oh, Mark Clayton is in the clearing in his mind, and he's handing Dockers this mushroom that he's just eaten.
I just picture you guys like walking away. I'm just standing there waiting as I'm like conversing.
Oh,
You know who would probably know what these are? Casey.
Probably. That would have been a smarter option, actually, probably.
Well, we don't have any cell service down here.
I mean, I got brain cell service.
Dockers
True.
turns blue and grows blue wings.
Dockers, what are those wings? Feeling all right?
They're good mushrooms, man.
What does that mean exactly?
Mark turns towards the mushrooms again. He now has blue wings growing out of his back, and he's saying, "Damn good mushrooms."
We're like,
Dockers is in the driver's seat.
okay.
Wait.
I'm gonna.
If I take in the back seat now, like I'm just
Yep.
riding.
Yep.
Dockers, what are you doing? Why am I not in control of my body?
Living, man.
Just be gentle.
He's going to go down to the ground and just pick up a bunch of dirt and just drop it and be like, oh, feeling stuff.
I was not expecting that to happen at all.
All right, I want to progress further into this cave and figure out what the screams are from. Do you think she's okay?
Who?
The lady from above?
Oh, you guys are worried about her?
I mean, what was I supposed to do? I wanted to get us out of there. I didn't want to hurt her. We have to help whoever's in this cave.
Do you
Can I
really want my honesty?
Can I still communicate with them?
Yes, some honesty would be nice.
I mean,
I think, yeah. You can just telepathically. Mark sounds far away to you guys.
She's fine. She's sitting where I put her. She's not. She agreed not to go anywhere.
I mean, fingers crossed that a vampire doesn't get her.
Well, that's why we're in this cave, aren't we?
I mean-
but they could have left. I mean, Mark threw away her gun. She doesn't have any handcuffs.
Yeah, we should go make sure she's okay. Can we bring her down here and just like have her like stay in one area or something like that? Like,
I'm gonna veto that.
well, it's better than out there where
Maybe figure out how to get Mark back, because this might not work. I'll run back out there and I can create a wall of force around her that protects her from things and things from her.
Yeah, by the way, Dockers is now driving my body and I don't know when I'm going to get back, so I'm just along for the ride right now.
Maybe drink some water.
Well, tell Dockers that.
Yeah, if you think you can help her.
Dockers is going to run through the opening with the mushrooms.
Wait, what?
Is it always this dark outside? Oh, we're inside. Cool.
Theo's gonna pocket a bunch of these mushrooms, like put it in one of her little pouches of many things, and then she's gonna run back outside. Is the park ranger still there?
Yeah.
I'm from a distance. I'm gonna cast like a dome of force around her. But I'm gonna do it with enough space that it's not like, yeah.
You can give her her gun back?
I don't know where you threw her gun. I'm not looking in the dark for a gun. I'm gonna create a wall of force around her, doming her in.
I think that's what she's doing. She's looking for her gun. Roll use magic.
8.
You do it, but it's a little small. She's probably uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable but safe, I guess.
Yeah, like she can't stand up. You do that, and then you just hear her go, "What?"
I'll just run back inside.
Mark, Dockers, I guess. Nice to meet you. I don't think we've ever been formally introduced. We need to help somebody. Can you come help us, or do I need to get Mark back in the driver's seat?
No, don't worry about it. I'm great at helping.
Okay, I want to continue on into the cave. Did you help her?
Yeah, she's... yeah, she'll be safe. A little cramped, but safe better than dead.
Safe is better than dead.
Mm-hmm. So we go deeper into the cave. What do we hear? What do we see?
I think you'll hear the shriek again, and then you'll hear a weak scream.
Does it sound human?
Yes.
Okay. How do you guys want to approach this? Do you want to try to sneak up? I could probably get in there unnoticed.
Can I telepathically say, hold on, and then I don't know if I can do this. Tell me if I can. Can I try to become magic? And like, I'm sitting in the back seat right now. Can I become like a physical magic to be able to see into the area that we're trying to sneak around? Like, can I be like a...
Can you like become Dockers like he became you?
No. Like a sentry. Can I be an eye or something like that?
Well, he's magic.
11.
Yeah.
And then can I project what I'm seeing to Kira and Theo?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you guys want me to go?
I think you are literally a pair of floating disembodied eyes with like optic nerves dangling off of them.
Oh.
Ugh.
Towards the sound of the screams.
Okay.
See what we're dealing with.
See what I can do. I've never piloted this thing before.
This pair of eyes goes down and around the corner. And then you can start to see the flicker of some torches. And then you hear the scream again. And then you hear a familiar voice go, "Oh, shut up. It doesn't hurt that bad." It's Tank. And as you get a little bit closer, he does have a guy who looks like like a chubby plumber, maybe, tied to a slab of stone. And he's like letting all the blood drain out of him into a big stone bowl.
Guys, I think we have a problem.
And then the bartender, plumber-looking guy goes, "Come on, isn't that enough?" And Tank goes, "Enough? It's not. You guys don't know anything. It's not about how much blood there is. It's that it's all of you. God, no appreciation." Anyway, he pets this guy's head a little bit and says, "It'll all be over soon. And then he'll come back, and you'll have been a part of it."
It was just those two that you saw.
Would you be able to sneak up on him?
I can certainly try. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll try to go sneak forward in the shadows.
Release magic.
Is there a live flame in here? Like, is that what is illuminating the cave, or is it like lights?
It's flame.
Can I try and put them out?
Roll use magic as well.
Because I assume, Kira, you can see... Wait, can you see in the dark?
Well, if I rolled better, maybe.
Oh, no! Do I still roll?
Strange
Yeah.
question.
Are you rolling to help out, or what are you doing?
He's rolling to take out the torches.
Oh, okay.
What did
I got a 7.
Okay. Pick a glitch. And I don't even know why I'm asking. But just wondering, Kira, what'd you roll?
6. I leveled up.
Well, congratulations.
I think, Kira,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
you're going to be gone for a while.
Oh no.
Yay.
Wait, what?
Just gone?
You are this cave. You are its shadows.
Oh! Uh-oh!
You've
Bye,
always,
guys. I disappeared so well.
you've always
Yeah.
been here.
You net 20'd that stealth check.
Where, Kira, where'd you go?
You can't hear her. You can't find her. You reach out with your mind. She's not there.
Like, how long is Kira gone?
That's a good question.
Wait, so Theo is all alone with his killer?
I mean, Dockers is there.
Dockers is there.
So I'm assuming that Kira can't communicate with me, so I don't know that she's not there.
Yep.
Can I create like a curved shield in front of me? Kind of like a shield of force, but it's invisible?
Yep. Sure. So you want to make an invisible shield.
Yeah. And I rolled a 9.
Choose a glitch.
It's gonna last for a shorter duration.
Okay. It sure is. Okay, so you have a shield now. What do you want to do with it?
I want to creep forward with my shield, see if I can get eyes on this guy, or the sounds.
Roll act under pressure.
That's gonna be an 8.
You can get eyes on this guy. You can tell who he is. I think you're probably about 50 feet away, so you're not really in a position to do much. If you get any closer, he's going to see you.
I don't see Kira. Do I see Mark?
You see some floating eyes.
Okay, that's not cool. Would I be able to blast this guy away from the person on the table?
If you roll well.
Well, maybe I will roll well.
I rolled an 11.
Nice. Okay, so you hold out one of your hands and you fire a bolt of force at this guy.
Yeah, I want to, if I can specifically, push him away from this guy and run to the victim.
Okay.
And try and get him out of here.
Okay, you push him away, you run up to the victim. He's lost a lot of blood and he's also well and truly tied to this table. Why don't you roll act under pressure to try and untie him?
8.
Hank is going to get back up and grab he's got like a fire poker, and he's going to swing it at you. You could take the hit and be dazed for a bit, or you could make him hit the guy and be able to keep untying him without incident.
I'm going to take the hit.
Okay. You'll take 1 harm. You kind of turn your body to try to absorb it. You will have a really bad bruise on your left shoulder. Behind you, you'll hear Docker's voice go,
Oh, fight scene.
Docker, do something.
"What do we do? What are your powers?"
Use fire. Shoot it at him. Just disable him, man.
Would you roll just a straight up 2d6?
5.
Kill it with fire. Come on, fire. Here we go, fire. Fire is happening now.
Out of his mouth.
Gust of smoke just starts coming out of his mouth and won't stop coming out of his mouth.
Just hotboxing.
No, you're burning my inside. Stop it. Acid reflux.
Theo's just gonna call out Kira, great time to help.
Hey, that was your name.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
And I think
Do I have any?
I don't think a cave doesn't have a name.
It is weird.
Theo's gonna take out her revolver and shoot this guy.
Okay, roll kick some ass.
8.
You'll shoot him. What does it do?
2 harm.
Okay. You'll get him kind of in the side, and the blood will just start spreading on his loose-fitting button-down shirt, and he will just howl with rage.
Can I have that interview now?
I think he will hit the gun out of your hand.
So I want to use magic
Okay.
to kick him and have kind of what I did in the previous episode, where I kicked the guy with a little ball of force around my foot.
Roll use magic.
9.
Well, you know the drill.
I want to have the effect this weekend.
Okay.
So I guess it would have done 1 harm to him.
So I think what you'll do is you'll get the magic force to sort of cartwheel over this table, but you will kick him in the chest. And then now you are standing in between him and the table.
He's not very thrown off or anything. I don't have any time to try and get the guy on the table unbound.
You could go back and do it, but then something else is going to happen. Mark, why don't you roll plus weird for me?
I got a 9.
In the sort of clearing in your mind, Dockers is exhaling this smoke.
He's asking you for help.
All right.
Bit, you'll be able to take your body back.
I'll be able to take my body back?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
But not quite yet.
Oh, wait, not yet.
Yep. Theo, one more move.
I want to try and get this guy unbound.
Roll act under pressure.
8.
I think he grabs you from behind and he is holding you off the ground.
Fun.
The cave doesn't think that's cool.
I do.
Can Theo just be saying Doesn't seem like you're much of just an artist. This is kind of weird.
There's no such thing as just an artist. I create miracles.
Can I do anything now?
Roll use magic.
7.
Pale and out of breath and exhausted. Some of these shadows will reform Kira. You can barely stand. Mark, for the first time in a couple of minutes, you didn't think you'd miss it, but you blink your own eyes and see out of them. The first thing you see is a sturdy, swarthy, black-haired older gentleman with a mustache coming down this cave with a rifle. Pushes you, not impolitely, against the wall and walks past you into the room with the torches.
Does he look familiar?
Not to Mark. He walks in. Kira, you're like sort of in survival mode right now.
Do I recognize him?
Theo does.
Oh no. I don't want to recognize him, please.
Oh, this is Yano.
Wait, who's Yano again? Yano is...
Contact.
The connection that things got difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a contact that I have.
So he cocks his rifle and he fires it right at you, Theo. Goes over your shoulder and, in fact, over Tank's shoulder as well, scaring the hell out of him so he'll drop you.
I was wondering if I could, like, sweep my leg and knock him over.
We'll kick some ass.
5.
Oh my god.
Oof.
I have a -1.
You spin around to try to sweep him, but wind up just spinning around. And I think you just get dizzy and fall over.
You. I was already on the ground.
Now you're like prone.
That's so awesome.
You hear the rifle cock and fire again, and then it like ricochets off some stone.
Can Kira, I think, go towards what's the deal with the prisoner right now that they have? The hostage?
Still loosely tied by one hand, and a bullet just destroyed the ropes tying his other hand to the slab.
So he's still got one hand tied to it. Can Kira, with her sword, slash at the ropes to free him?
It will be a tough roll.
Okay. Hey, it's just straight 0 now. It's not -1 anymore.
It is kind of hard to lift your sword right now.
9.
Yeah, I think that'll do. You can do it.
Being Tank, can I life drain him?
Why don't you roll that?
I'm nervous. Okay. 10.
Okay, you heal up 3 harm.
Well, did I take any harm from that shadow thing, or was it just I felt weak?
You just felt weak.
Oh, okay, I'm good. So he was like collecting blood in like a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Can I look around the rest of the cave? Does it look like there's like, is he attempting to do like a ritual or something? Like,
Roll plus sharp.
8?
I think here's what I'll give you with that. He was going to run over to like a linen-covered lump.
Like on like a table or something? Or?
Yeah. He's going to put both his hands on it and he's going to start muttering some things and then...
No, can I use my other hold to be there?
In fact, you can.
Nice catch.
I want to just fucking like kick him away.
Stop it.
Into the fucking wall. I do not want him to get his hands on this thing.
I think Yano is going to pick up the guy off the slab.
The guy that's in the linen?
Old guy, the plumber-looking guy.
Okay. Can I attempt to heal that guy's wounds? Suck the blood back into him?
Sure, you can try.
10.
How much so you want to...
I want to heal him.
I take stuff from you, but it'll be 2 to 1, so how much do you want to give him?
How bad is he? Is he unstable?
Oh, yeah.
Enough to get him stable, so like 4, heal him 4, I'll take 2.
That works.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna try and create like
Fuck it.
a tube of force around Tank to trap him.
Okay. We'll use magic.
10.
It happens.
Theo's going to get up, brush her pants off.
I think she's actually gonna like face palm herself when she sees Yano. I knew I was forgetting something. Where's Mark?
I'm starting to make my way back to the area. I'm assuming, like, do I have my full strength or am I kind of weird?
You're no weirder than usual.
Okay. All right. Well then, yeah, I come back to the space to witness whatever's going on right now.
I want to nudge my head towards the corpse. Light it up.
All right, doctors, this is how we do it. Boom.
Use magic.
10.
Technically, it's just a lump covered in linen. Bursts into flames. Tank wails in anguish. The room is filling up now even more with smoke. And Yano is going to say to you, Theo, What are you doing? We get out.
Yeah, working on it.
Go, 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 go.
Kira, Mark.
We're just gonna leave this guy?
Okay, you got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the wall.
I'll shoot the fucking gun at him. The light gun.
Are we killing him or bringing him with?
What did you want to do?
Let's bring him with.
No murder.
Then what should we do with him?
The police officer outside?
Sure, add another one to the cell.
There's a park ranger outside the cave.
Fine. Can I, from across the room, life drain him so that he goes unconscious?
All right, so he'll pass out. You want to grab him? Okay, with your unholy strength, you pick him up and you carry him out. This thing is still burning.
Okay, so yeah, I'll fly this guy out. Park Ranger's still outside? What do you want to do, Theo? You want to leave him for her to deal with?
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yanu, what do you suggest? This is your neck of the woods, no pun intended.
We got to get this guy someplace before it bleeds out all over the place.
He should be okay. I healed him up a little bit. I'm sorry, you are?
Looks at you. She looks at Theo. Healed him up. What do you mean?
You know, just like how I can use magic?
Get in the car. She's got a Chevy Blazer. Pops up in the back and puts this guy in there. What are you going to do with Tank? What are you going to do with the...
Do you think that it's safe to leave him with the park ranger?
No.
You want me to go take care of him?
I was going to kill him anyway, but you don't want to kill him. He doesn't seem to really...
He's not with it.
I'll go hop in the car and you do what you see fit. And Theo's going to go into the car with Yano.
Can I tell... Would Kira, maybe with like Mark's help or vice versa, be able to tell, is there something that is like compelling him to do this?
Use mental dominion or whatever it is.
Not with him unconscious. Yes. It's not magic per se.
But there is something that's making him act this way, kind of.
Yeah, literally enthralled.
All right, I'm gonna fly over to where that woman is trapped in that force bubble. She see me drop down?
She sees you drop down.
This guy is the one that's been tormenting this area. He killed a girl. She worked at Starbucks. Sound familiar?
She's like shaking, I think, and quite scared. She'll nod.
Can you put him in custody? Do you have handcuffs?
Not after I burn him.
Like point to a puddle of molten metal with a shaky finger.
Was there anything in the cave when you guys were fighting in there that you could use? I mean, how was the guy strapped to the rock?
I think they're just like ties, right?
If they're still there, we can just use those.
They're all cut. Plus, the cave is pretty well full of smoke right now. It's just belching out.
Yano, you got anything to restrain somebody?
Tata bambino. He'll like throw open his glove compartment, pull out like a length of rope, and then just chuck it out the window at you.
Beautiful.
And then he'll ask you, Theo, but he's not asking. We done here? And then he's going to drive off with you and the guy.
I want to, what kind of like, is it just like hand restraints or like hand and feet or what kind of situation is it?
That's a question for you.
I kind of want it to be like a whole body thing. Like it's the hands to the
You're gonna hog tie him like in Red Dead Redemption?
I don't want him going anywhere. So I want him to be unable to really move. And then I'm just going to push him into the force bubble.
Hog tie him.
That I assume will go away at some point.
I mean, it will.
Yes.
But for right now, you push him into the force bubble and he like bounces off.
Oh, fuck. That's right. I'm an idiot.
But you're our idiot.
I'm laughing.
Our idiot.
I'll just leave him there, and then I think once I get back to Theo in the car, I'll say, drop it. She's going to take him in.
I think Yanu kind of took off.
Yeah. Yano's car is gone.
I think Theo will be trying to watch either in the rearview mirror or to drop when you're ready.
Okay.
Okay. Then I guess we'd follow after in our car.
Theo is gonna say to Yanu, "Thanks for finding me. Could we not mention this to my family?"
Yano, keep it a secret. You gonna owe me.
Sure. Do you have something in mind?
Sure, we'll think of something. One day, you won't know when, I will come to you for a favor.
So we follow Yano. Where does he go?
He's going to take this guy to just straight up the hospital. Carry him in, bring him to the ER, and get him more or less set up. Everyone here knows Yano. They all listen to him. He doesn't offer much information. They don't ask many questions. Gets them all checked in. Now you guys are sort of blood-soaked and tired, sitting in the waiting room.
Well, I think Kira would check in with Casey.
Aw.
Yeah, probably call you up.
Casey, your phone rings.
Hello. Glad to see you're not dead yet.
Nope. Yeah, I just want to check in and see how you're doing. Were you able to talk with the family?
I mean, I went there.
I don't know how much longer we'll be here for, but there's like vampires or something going on.
Oh? Did you get steaks?
I did. I called Favorim.
Favor? What do you mean a favor?
I called the author. Well, actually, I called the hotline for that one. Some southern lady.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes when she talks, she says, like, oh, bless your heart. And she seems really nice. Like, she's always been super helpful when I call her.
That tracks. But yeah, no. Mark had a vision where apparently he was like gonna suck my blood, which is like, what the fuck? But hopefully we avoided that. I think we did.
I mean, some people are into that. But I could see why you wouldn't want Mark to do that.
I'm definitely not in that camp. Nope. Nope. Anyways, I just wanted to check in and make sure you're doing all right.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I mean, aside this morning, but I appreciate you calling and checking in. Just trying to work with the invisible family. Just to clarify, you're not allergic to anything, right?
No. What are you planning on buying?
Well, when I get stressed or whatever, I like to calm down by, like, cooking. It helps me de-stress, or, like, cleaning. So, I mean, you might come home to, I don't know, just kind of thinking, like, chili or some different kinds of bread. Definitely gonna make cookies. Might make some cake.
Say more things.
Is Donovan allergic to anything?
Not that I know of. I'll ask, I guess, and get back to you on that.
Okay. Random question. Do you have any, like, kind of magical bond between Donovan?
Why do you ask?
So when he and I were trying to find Riley, he did this really weird thing, and he just knew where Riley was. And when I asked Riley about it, she said that with Divinity Shadow, Master and Apprentice always have a bond like that.
Can I sense where Donovan is right now?
Why don't you roll plus weird?
15.
Holy God!
Oh, double six.
Yeah, he's on the roof
Of what house?
of your house.
Huh.
I guess I never thought to think about it that way, but yeah, he's on the roof right now.
Oh, I'm not at your place right now, and I mean, I don't really care where he is.
Well, I guess to answer your question, yeah, I guess I do.
Do you think he can get the same sense from you?
Probably, if it feels as strong as I can sense him right now. Probably.
Well, at least you know you have that now, and he can never leave you again. If there isn't anything else, I better get back to it. All this research kind of sucks a little bit.
But hey, Mom's there, right?
We'll figure it out. We'll be back. We'll be back soon.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Is that how you guys say goodbye?
That's how Miah and Lauren say goodbye, and that is apparently also how Casey and Kira say goodbye.
Probably not. Casey would just be like, bye.
Mark, do you want to do anything?
No, just worried about this vampire situation. I feel like we missed something.
I want to call Tommy.
Aw. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you call Tommy, and he's like,
Hey, where are you guys? I tried stopping by your house earlier this morning, and you guys weren't there.
Oh yeah, we caught it. We got a job.
Okay. Can you want to share details?
I think you'll hear Nick harshly whisper on the other end.
Oh.
I'm not about it yet? You okay? Is everything okay? You're okay though, right?
Yeah, I guess I just missed you. Everything's okay with Faces, right? He's still there?
Oh yeah, we got him.
All right, well, we're up in Duluth. We're kind of on our own hunt. Vampires, I think.
Oof,
Yeah.
big leagues.
I mean, we'll see. I don't know. There's some weird shit going on with the painting and some guy. I don't know. It's like a whole weird situation, but we're dealing with it. But yeah, okay. Well, I guess I'll talk to you when I get back.
Yeah, same here. I gotta go. I miss you too. Bye.
What are they doing?
Working.
You call Tommy while we're sitting at the hospital. So how's Tommy?
Jesus Christ. Getting all the RPO now, right, guys?
We didn't get the chance when we were delivering our prisoners.
I know. He's good. He's busy. He's working a job.
He didn't tell you, did he?
What he was doing?
Yeah. How long have you guys been dating?
It's complicated. A few months. Few months on and off. There was a rough patch.
Yeah, I found that boys don't really stick around when the magic starts flying.
That's I don't think that bothers him.
Well, he seemed nice.
He's one of the good things that I've got going on right now. He is nice.
Thanks for not killing that guy back there.
Yeah. Look, Theo, I try to do the right thing most of the time. I don't need you always second guessing me. It's good to have somebody to check you, and I appreciate that, but I wrestle with doing the right thing all the time.
Hey, hopefully, I mean, I know it's like third time's the charm, but hopefully we don't have to cross tracks again.
Look, you clearly work on this stuff as well as we do. It's probably likely that we will.
Yeah.
I have been nothing but honest with you. Have you?
It's too bad Casey's not here.
Yeah.
Why?
Tell if you're lying.
Oh, I forgot I had that thing. Fuck. I don't really have the liberty to be honest. I mean, being honest could get me killed and draw the attention of unwanted people. And is Yano here?
He'll come walking in at this point and slump down on the chair next to you, Theo.
I don't really get how that all works, but that doesn't sound like a fun place to be in.
I think Theo's gonna glance at Yano. It's kind of a family secret.
Does that have to do with Nessos?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, please. We both heard.
Yana will go. Yana will just go.
What do I know about Yano?
He's not part of your family. He is just kind of a contact. Honestly, I am imagining him as like an Italian Bobby Singer.
Oh,
Like
I
he's
love that.
yeah, he's kind of like what he does in the sort of North Shore area. Professionally, he's like a handyman. That's why literally everybody in this town knows his name and they all really like him. Well, they don't know his name. Nobody calls him by what his name is. They call him Yano, which is short for Italiano. But he's like a supernatural detective of sorts.
Look, the Nessos are not people to mess with.
She should know.
That's what Yana says.
Mm-hmm.
You are not helping.
Oh, I am all about this. Care to share?
He'll like turn to you, Theo, expectantly.
I think honestly, like her face is just like beet red, embarrassment and frustration. Yes, I know the Nessos family because I am one of them. Not that I care to share that information around. I would rather disappear, but they won't let me. It's not something I'm proud of, but something that I was born into.
I understand a bit about that.
No, I don't think you do. I don't think you have family that threatens your life, forces you to do what they want.
I'm not saying that our situations are the same, but I've had my fair deal of hardships. I grew up in a fucking cult. Family can make or break you. I don't have family.
Mark, I think Dockers is gonna, in your mind, pass you a joint.
This is heavy.
And I'll mention back of my head, hell yeah.
I think Theo's going to like unwrap her legs from like beneath the chair and like lean forward and put her elbows like on her knees and her head on her hands and just say, well, I wish I didn't have a family, and not say anything more.
I think Yano will smack you on the back of the head. Take those words from your mouth.
Yo, Theo, are you wearing a jacket?
Yeah, probably a jean jacket actually.
Yeah. Yo, Theo, I like your jacket.
I like your Shaggy. You said it, man.
I hate this conversation so much.
I think even Ak is gonna get on this one and be like,
Nice jacket.
it's always a party at Mark's.
It is. Sorry I brought it up. You ever want to talk? I'm a good listener.
Yano will clap his hands and be like,
Are we all through with Friendship Corner?
Hell yeah.
Good. Starting tomorrow, we've got work to do.
What happens tomorrow?
This isn't over.
What do you mean? How? Do you know what's going on?
Yeah? And if you would have asked me like you were supposed to.
I didn't know you were our contact.
he's talking to Theo.
Oh, okay.
There was a lot going on. I fiddled with one of Bennett's compartments in the car, and everything went blue. And I ran into these guys.
You're driving Bennett's car.
Couldn't get a moped up here.
I didn't say anything. Tomorrow, the work starts. We must figure out why he's back. How do we stop him? What did we burn in there? This is only getting started. This has been the Monsters Playbook, featuring
John Wander as Mark Clayton.
Lauren Johnson as Kira Ashwood.
Miah Detjen as Casey Davis and Theo Nessos.
and Jonny Grubb as literally everyone else. Our theme song is by me, Jonny Grubb. The Monsters Playbook is produced, edited, and engineered by Miah Detjen. If you liked this episode, please tell a friend. We love friends. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Monsters Playbook, and on Twitter at Monster Playbook, and on Web 1.0 at monstersplaybook.com. We'll see you next episode, where, as always, I'll have some good news and some bad news. Thanks for listening.
This is the cover story. This is the cover story. Real Play Monsters of the podcast with the real world crashes in the paranormal. I've never again. We know what's your dreams. Oh yeah, slim into a slap jam.
We love friends. That sounded scared. Friends are great. I love friends.